Imagine a barren space transforming into a vibrant, lush, succulent garden. Picture a landscape devoid of life, as bare as a blank canvas. Now envision this canvas gradually filling with a palette of green hues, each stroke a testament to nature's resilience and beauty. That's the magic of transformation that succulents bring. In the face of arid nothingness, succulents are the dauntless pioneers, the first to set roots. They are the harbingers of life, heralding the emergence of a thriving ecosystem. They start as small, solitary plants, seemingly insignificant against the vast expanse of barren land. But with each passing day, these tiny green warriors grow, multiply, and spread their influence across the landscape. The transformation is subtle at first, a hint of green here, a splash of color there. But as days turn into weeks and weeks into months, the change becomes more apparent. The once barren space starts to pulsate with life. Succulents, in their myriad shapes, sizes, and colors, burst forth in an explosion of life. The transformation doesn't stop there. As the succulents establish their dominion, they attract other forms of life. Birds, insects, and other creatures begin to visit, drawn by the allure of the green oasis. The once silent space buzzes with the symphony of life. The transformation of a barren space into a succulent garden is a testament to the power of nature, and a testament to the power within ourselves. It's a reminder that with a little effort, a dash of patience, and a sprinkle of love, we can turn the most desolate places into a garden paradise. So whether it's a forgotten corner of your backyard, a drab office space, or a lifeless balcony, remember this: succulents can bring life where there was none. Through their resilience, they teach us about hope, about persistence, and about the beauty of transformation. A barren space can turn into a garden paradise with just a little effort. And that, my friends, is the magic of succulents, the magic of transformation. Selecting the right succulents is the first step towards creating a captivating garden. Now, succulents come in an astounding variety, each with their unique characteristics. Some, like the resilient aloe vera, thrive in bright, direct sunlight. Others, like the jade plant, prefer a bit of shade. When choosing your succulents, consider the area of your garden you want to beautify. Is it a sunny, open space, or perhaps a shaded corner? For sun-drenched areas, opt for sun-loving succulents like the sedum or echeveria. For shaded spots, the haworthia or gasteria would be a great fit. Also, consider the aesthetic appeal. Do you want a variety of colors or a symphony of greens? Perhaps you fancy the rosettes of echeverias or the trailing strands of the string of pearls. The choice is yours. Remember, the beauty of a succulent garden lies in its diversity. So, be adventurous, mix and match, and most importantly, have fun. Choosing the right succulent is key to a thriving garden. Succulents may be hardy, but they need your care to thrive. Let's dive into the world of succulent care, where a few simple tips can help these unique plants flourish in your garden. First up, watering. While it's true that succulents are drought-tolerant, they do need water. The trick is to water deeply, but infrequently. Think of a good soaking followed by a period of drought. This mimics the natural rainfall patterns in their native desert habitats. And remember, it's better to underwater than overwater. Too much water can lead to root rot, a common succulent killer. Next, let's talk sunlight. Most succulents love bright light, but not all can handle intense, direct sunlight all day. Some need a bit of shade during the hottest hours. Keep an eye on your plants. If they start to look bleached or if their vibrant colors fade, they might be getting too much sun. Now on to soil. Succulents prefer a well-draining soil mixture. This means the water should flow out quickly after watering, preventing the roots from sitting in water. You can create your own succulent-friendly soil mix by combining equal parts of regular potting soil, coarse sand, and perlite or pumice. This creates a porous medium that allows water to flow freely. Lastly, fertilization. While succulents don't need to be fed as often as other plants, they do benefit from a little boost during their growing season. A balanced, water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength can be applied once every 4 to 6 weeks during the spring and summer. But remember, each succulent variety is unique and may have specific care requirements, so it's always a good idea to do a little research on your particular plants. With the right care, your succulents can thrive and bloom beautifully. So be patient, attentive, and enjoy the rewarding journey of succulent care. After all, watching these resilient plants grow and blossom under your care is truly a joy. Avoid common mistakes to ensure the health and longevity of your succulents. Let's dive right into it. One of the biggest pitfalls in succulent care: overwatering. Yes, succulents need water to survive, but they're not fans of a daily soak. Think of them as camels of the plant world. They store water in their thick, fleshy leaves and can go for quite a while without a drink, so when you water, do it thoroughly, but then let the soil dry out completely before you water again. It's better to err on the side of too dry than too wet. Next up, sunlight. Succulents love the sun, but not all day, every day. Too much direct sunlight can cause them to become sunburned, leading to discolored, scarred leaves. Ideally, they should receive around 3 to 6 hours of sunlight per day, so placing them in a spot that gets morning sun and afternoon shade is often a good choice. Another common misstep: using the wrong soil. Succulents need a well-draining soil mix that doesn't hold on to water for too long. Regular potting soil just won't cut it. Instead, opt for a mix specifically designed for succulents, or make your own by combining equal parts potting soil, coarse sand, and perlite or pumice. This will ensure that water drains quickly, reducing the risk of root rot. Lastly, be mindful of the container you choose. A pot without drainage holes can quickly become a succulent's worst enemy. Water will pool at the bottom, creating a soggy environment that succulents despise. Always choose a pot with 1 or more drainage holes, and remember, when in doubt, less water is better than more. So there you have it. Overwatering, not enough sunlight, improper soil mix, and the wrong container can all spell disaster for your succulents. But with a little knowledge and some careful attention, you can avoid these common pitfalls and keep your succulents healthy and happy. Avoiding these common mistakes can help your succulents flourish. Get creative with your succulent arrangements for a unique garden. Now that you're well versed in the basics of succulent care, let's take a leap into the world of creative arrangements. This is where your personality and style can truly shine through. Firstly, consider unusual containers. From vintage teapots to rustic wooden boxes, almost anything can become a home for your succulents. The key is to ensure proper drainage, so your green friends don't stand in water. It's a beautiful way to give a second life to items that would otherwise gather dust. Next, think about creating a succulent wall. Yes, you heard right. A vertical garden of succulents can be a stunning visual feature. You can use a simple grid system or a specially designed wall planter. Mix and match different succulent types to create a living piece of art. It's not just visually appealing, but also a space saver, ideal for those with smaller gardens or balconies. Now, how about a succulent wreath? A living, breathing wreath that's not just for the holidays. It's a creative project that can bring a touch of nature to your front door or garden gate all year round. And let's not forget about rock gardens. If you have a sloping area in your garden that's tricky to plant on, why not turn it into a rock garden? Succulents are perfect for this, as many species are naturally adapted to rocky environments. Lastly, consider color blocking. This involves grouping succulents of similar hues together to create a bold, striking effect. Imagine a corner of your garden filled with deep emerald green succulents, contrasting with another area brimming with vibrant ruby red varieties. Remember, there's no right or wrong when it comes to arranging your succulents. It's all about experimenting and having fun. Unleash your creativity and create a succulent garden that reflects your personality. Through these creative arrangements, you're not just cultivating plants, but also cultivating joy, peace, and a space that truly feels like home. Now that you know how to create and care for a succulent garden, it's your turn to get started. Picture the tranquility of your own personal oasis, filled with an array of stunning succulents. Imagine the sense of accomplishment and joy as you watch your succulents thrive, grow, and bloom. This isn't just about gardening, it's about creating a living piece of art that brings peace and beauty into your life every single day. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're here to provide a steady stream of tips, tricks, and advice to help your garden flourish. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected and keep up with all the latest in succulent care. And we'd love to see your progress. Share your garden's transformation with us, your challenges, your triumphs, and the stunning beauty you've created. Transform your space into a garden paradise. Subscribe for more tips and share your succulent garden journey with us.